Mid-March each year marks International Brain Awareness Week, a global effort by neuroscientists to raise public awareness about the benefit and progress of brain research, and for us to share a little bit about our passion for this most magnificent organ, the brain. The African Brainchild Initiative, or ABC, is a clinical research group based in the Pediatric Neurosurgery Unit at the University of Cape Town. Given that our clinical and research work is based in neurosurgery, we spend our days healing the brain, but importantly, also understanding how to preserve the health of the brain. Across the world, and also here at home in South Africa, brain injury claims the lives and the futures of too many children. ABC is dedicated to providing not only medical care and research, but also to empowering South African children through educating them on how to look after the health of their brain. International Brain Awareness Week is the perfect opportunity to do just that, and also to inspire the next generation of South African neuroscientists who we hope will join us in the future to achieve our mission. Since 2019, we have invited more than 150 grade 7 learners from community schools in Umfuleni, Khayelitsha, Crossroads, and Vrygrond to spend the day with us at the University of Cape Town's Neuroscience Institute for a day of lectures and hands-on practicals and tutorials about this magnificent organ, the brain. Our Brain Awareness Week program intentionally includes a diverse range of academics, from human biology, neurosurgery, psychiatry, and pediatrics, and includes hands-on practicals and interactive talks that expose learners to a broad range of neuroscience topics.
Firstly, I think it's an important event on many levels. Firstly, in terms of advocacy and raising awareness to younger children in terms of how they can protect their developing brains. But on top of that, it's a great opportunity to give children while they're young an opportunity to see the different career paths within the neurosciences, and also to see people that are relatable to them in positions in terms of diversity, and it really encouraging and showing them that the sky's the limit.
This year, learners were guided through the macroscopic and microscopic structure of the brain with the aid of anatomical specimens and histological slides of brain cells which they admired under the microscope. Also under the microscope, learners were able to observe the stages of brain development by examining egg embryos at different stages of growth. The electrochemical nature of brain activity was demonstrated with the aid of live Madagascan hissing cockroaches, connected to tiny electrodes that stimulated their legs to move in time with music. Practical talks on essential ways for learners to maintain a healthy brain included the importance of sleep and good sleep hygiene, and strategies to identify and manage poor mental health.
I learned that in order not to damage the brain and its cells, the neurons of the brain, you mustn't drink alcohol, because alcohol can also damage cells like the embryos for the child development. And it is also important to stay away from drugs, because drugs can become addictive and become impulsive.
And an important focus for this year was road safety. The African Brainchild's Be Quick to Click campaign aims to create public awareness about how critical it is that children wear seatbelts when traveling in cars. Road accidents are the #1 cause of brain injury-related death in healthy children. This is an unacceptably high number of preventable death and disability. So this year, our Brain Awareness Week learners donned Be Quick to Click t-shirts and learned how the #1 thing they can do to protect their head is to wear a seatbelt. In the success of Brain Awareness Week, we are grateful to our partners, the dedicated host of our annual event, the beautiful University of Cape Town's Neuroscience Institute, which envisions an Africa where people can achieve their full potential through brain health. The incredible Yabonga Children's Project, who invest daily in the future of South African children through their various child and mother education and support programs, and who have connected us with community schools. Our sponsors, the Crick African Network, the South African Medical Research Council, the Gabriel Foundation, the Junk Shop and CK Laser and Design, and the United Kingdom's National Institutes of Health Research. We are delighted with the positive feedback from learners and educators, and hope that the memories of this day will feed into healthy habits.
I am going to tell them about the importance of wearing a seat belt.
To always put their seatbelts on. I will tell my family that They should be quick to click.
and possibly germinate into promising careers.
I never thought of science as a career, but after today, I have learned that there are many things to learn from science, and yeah, one day maybe I would be a scientist.
Through this initiative, we hope to share the wonders of the brain, the joys of scientific inquiry, to inspire the next generation of South African neuroscientists, and to do our part in helping South African children to reach their maximal brain health and potential.
I am so extremely overwhelmed with today's session because our learners, they are no longer like listening to us as teachers, but we brought them here at UCT to hear more and also to get an experience of how the brain functions, and taking it into practicality and understand what this fundamental asset mean in their lives.
We are very excited about Brain Awareness Week 2025, and we hope that it will be bigger and better.
So Brain Awareness Week isn't only about what we can teach kids and what experiences we can give them, but also the experiences they give us, what they teach us about the needs that they have that maybe we can meet. And what's great about that is it informs us about the Brain Awareness Weeks we have in the future.
And we look forward to continuing to grow this initiative.
In the future, we can expand to reach more and more learners, and maybe even also bring in more disciplines and give them exposure to even more ways to explore the brain, so they can see the full breadth of neuroscience.
I would be most pleased if we could pass on to a new generation the same passion that we had, both to study the brain, this incredible, complex, complicated organ that is truly the final frontier in science, but also to do it in an environment in which we can serve humanity, where we can make a real difference in the lives of young people in the future.